Wagwan people, welcome back to my show. Me British, it's me, your host Joe. You know what I mean? I'm back again, bro. And today I wanted to talk about one of the main reasons that I've been off YouTube for about nearly 3 months in it. You know what I mean? Like I've been really ill in that, fam. I've been on the ground, fam. I've been crawling, bro, crawling for life. Like I can't breathe, man. I can't breathe, man. I need an oxygen tank, man. I gotta get this extractor, man. I got shot with a burner. No, I didn't get shot. And yeah, bro. So obviously, if you read the title of the video, then you know I'm here because I had an appendicitis. And if you don't know what an appendicitis is when how can I say this? I'm gonna say this in like the the me way of saying it. You know what I mean? Like the British hood way of saying it, like hoodwink. You know what I mean? Ebonics. You know what I mean? Like the Ebonics, like they say Ebonics in New York. Yeah, we ain't in New York, but yeah, man. So I had an appendicitis, which is how can I say this? Is when your appendix, which is in your right abdomen, I believe so. Listen, I'm not a doctor. I ain't a scientist. I'm just a regular G out here, fam. You know what I mean? I put the G in G unit, baby. I got game. So, yo, you get me, fam. So, like I'm saying, yo, the appendix is right located somewhere along the right side of your abdominal, so your stomach area. So, it's attached to your intestines. It's like a little. If you Google it, appendix, you'll see what I mean. Obviously, if you're here, you've probably suffered from it, or you know someone that's suffering from an appendicitis, or they've had operations. And obviously, one of the reasons, like I said, I've been off YouTube is because I had an appendicitis. And how did it start for me? How did the appendicitis start? Basically, um, yeah, I live in the UK, obviously, so I went shopping. I went Lidl. You get me? So I go to Lidl to do a little two young shop in it, just a little quickie breakfast shop. You know, a grocery shopping, just for my breakfast stuff, not for like the main, just not even breakfast. Pardon me. I was buying what I wanted to cook on that day. So this is on the 28th, in it. Like let's say the 28th of December, in it. 2020. You know what I mean? The year of twos. You know what I mean? 2020. So yeah, man. I go to Lidl, and I'm thinking, yo, bruh, I feel bare hungry. Like I feel really hungry. Like I'm starving as I'm walking, and it's quite unusual for me because normally I would skip breakfast. In it, I'm not really one of them guys that I dwell on my like. I love a breakfast, not really, bro. So I thought to myself because it was about let's say I went about 11ish, around 11ish in the morning. So I'm feeling bare hungry. So I'm like, you know what, bro? It's time for me to go home because this my belly is just doing a madness, bro. It's doing triple double numbers. It's my stomach is drilling, bro. Like I'm hungry, bro. My stomach is singing songs, bro. It's singing Usher, burn. Gotta let it burn. I'm burning my calories away by not eating, bro. I'm burning my insides. So I get back to the crib. You know what I mean? The palace, the Taj Mahal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Mecca, my sanctuary, where I rest my head. You know what I mean? Where I have peace. You know what I mean? Like, yo, come on, fam. You know what I mean? The bando, as some might say, the trappe, bazo trappe, même quand la trappe raté, la dame. So yeah, bro. So I'm in the kitchen. I whip up a quick porridge. Quick. Look at that whip. Look at that flick of that wrist. So obviously I whip up a quick porridge and that, and I'm thinking, yo, I'm about to eat this porridge, bro, because I'm starving. Obviously get the porridge ready, little baguette on the side. You know me, I'm a Congolese man, bro. The thing about baguette. That's thank you to the colonizers for bringing the baguettes to us. Yo, big up Belgium, France. But you obviously I'm eating a baguette. Got my little baguette with avocados, glisten painting. Took a bite of that, started eating my porridge, and I'm just like, yo, I normally love food, but this feels uncomfortable for me to eat this. Like I normally like eating. Like I'm a eater, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm a eater. I'm a yammer. I yam. You get me? Like pounded yam. I'm a yammer, bro. I'm a eater. Fingers. I get odds on. So I'm eating this. I'm like, yo, this does not seem delightful. This is rather vulgar. As I'm eating, I'm like, this meal is rather vulgar. Oh my god. I'm about to vomit. And I'm thinking, bruv, why does this food taste so grim, fam? I'm normally Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen. You know what I'm trying to say, fam? I'm Jamie Oliver, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Nalamba pondu, bruv. I'm known to do a good pondu and my desu. You know what I mean? Chaka my desu fumba. I do everything, bro. Bam, daba. I've made daba, bro. I made briskets. I've done a brisket before, bro. I've done lamb. You know what I mean? I've done pork. You know what I mean? I've done Chinese stir fry. I've done Indian curry. You know what I'm trying to say, man. I had a naan bread. You know what I mean? So I'm a cook. I'm a guy. If you need something done in the kitchen, you phone me, bruv. You know what I mean? I get things done in the kitchen, bruv. Let's say I'm Tiger Woods in the kitchen. Big up Tiger Woods. Just had a car accident. You know what I mean? But that's my guy, Tiger. Yo, so cool. Immediately as I'm eating this food, bang! I just feel like I got stabbed, bro. I feel like I saw the final boss in those video games, like the head honcho, not M honcho, but the head honcho. So I felt like I got sliced up with a knife. Like I felt like someone just got a shank and just went to my belly and just went done an X to my stomach, bang. So this was actually within like 4 bites of my porridge, just 4 spoons and maybe 2 bites of my sandwich, bruv. I felt like I got stabbed. I dropped on the floor, bruv, in my kitchen floor, bro. I'm on the floor like, I don't even know what's happening to me, fam. I'm thinking like, yo, what is happening to me, bruv? What kind of... It felt like the strongest bellyache I've ever had in my life. It felt like I got punched in the stomach by Kimbo Slice. Then I got pinned on the floor by Khabib Nurmagomedov, choking me whilst I'm struggling for breath, and at the same time I have a pickpocketer going through my pockets and taking and robbing me because I can't go work, so I'm not making money, so I had to call in sick, so I'm literally getting robbed by my appendicitis, bruv. I'm not even making any guala off this now. So bam, I'm on the floor. I'm like, bruv, 11:30, I'm on the floor, fam. Come on, bruv, it's Monday. You know what I mean? It's the 28th. You know what I mean? If you're in the UK, you know the 28th, even though it's a lockdown, but the 28th, that's like them Boxing Day times. You know what I'm trying to say? That's like a Boxing Day, like time we get turned. You know what I mean? People be getting turned. So I'm on the floor now, and I live with my brother, mon petit frère. You know what I mean? I live with my young bro. You know what I mean? Mon frère. Na bengi mon frère. Na bengi na fond neti petit yaka na ndaku na yoga BNT. So basically, I'm trying to say, I called my brother and told my brother, yo, I'm not feeling well, bro. But he's at work, innit? So I don't want to stress the young G out because he's nearly 10 years younger than me, innit? So I don't want to stress him out. So I'm like, bro, I feel so bad, bro. I normally do this thing when I have a stomach ache where I just like lie on the floor topless. And when I say lie on the floor, I put my stomach on the ground. Or not on the ground, on the floor, carpet, or laminate, whatever. I put my stomach on the floor and I lie down for about 30 minutes. That normally helps. I tried to do this for my appendicitis, but it just weren't working. It just weren't working, bro. Because the pain just felt too strong. And me lying on the floor wasn't doing anything. Because normally it helps me. It helps me, like, you know what I mean? It helps me when I do that. But I'm thinking, yo, this just hurts too much, bro. And as I'm on the floor, bro, tell me why. I just feel like throwing up. Bang, so I literally like do a semi-crawl to the bathroom, you know what I mean? Luckily I live in a flat, so everything's on one floor. Well, everything's not on one floor, but I live in a flat, but it's not on one floor. Bro, it's confusing, but I live in some type of flat type of thing, you know what I mean? If you're in a flat, like an apartment, you know what I mean? Like, but not like in a, you know what I mean? I'm doing all right in it, so obviously I crawl to the bathroom and that, and I'm just, bruv, I might as well just put my bed in the toilet, bruv. I was vomiting like... But I've never vomited so much in my life. And on the 28th, I've never vomited so much in my whole entire life. I must have threw up about 50 times. No cap. It came to a point where I'm just throwing up spit. Like I'm just doing, but nothing's really coming out at this point because I just done it too many times and my stomach's hurting. Luckily, my brother finishes work now because obviously it's like I said, it's like a Boxing Day, so obviously it's a Monday. He finishes work on a Sunday time, so he comes back work a bit earlier than what he would usually come back from. I'm like, bro, we gotta go to the walking center, fam. Like, yo, like I don't feel well, bro. Like I feel terrible, and I don't know what this is because I'm normally a guy that I'm rarely ill. You know what I mean? I'm rarely ill. Like if I'm ill, it's serious because I'm not one of them guys that gets sick a lot. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking Jack Wilshere who's always injured. Even though he's injured, I'm injured, but I'm not injured in that type of knee thing. You know what I mean? I'm injured in the stomach thing. You know what I mean? Like, bro, the pain was so strong. Like, the pain is like a 10, or 7 to 10 pains. You standing up is difficult. Just standing up is so hard to do when you have your appendicitis. And to me, I thought it was food poisoning initially because I didn't even know this. I didn't even know. Happened the day before, I had a McDonald's in it. Like, not just a McDonald's. I had a McDonald's, but the thing is like I don't normally order chicken from McDonald's. I normally just order beef. But I ordered one of their jerk chicken burgers. Yeah, this burger was minging, bro. It was rank. So I got the jerk chicken burger. I was eating it. I was like, yo, this is disgusting, fam. Yo, bro, that jerk chicken burger at McDonald's. I thought, yo, this is dead. So I must have been thinking it must be the fucking McDonald's, innit? Because obviously it was Christmas just before that. Obviously it's the 28th, like I said. So it was Christmas, and obviously I'm an African Congolese man. So for Christmas, I'm eating all the good stuff, bro. Like chicken batumba, taba batumba, libanda. Like, so I'm eating all this like food, like the chicken and that. So I'm thinking maybe it could be something from my Christmas meals that's got me ill. But in my family, there's a lot of people in my family, and none of them are ill except for me. So at the time, I was thinking like, yo, what is this, bro? But obviously, my brother and me go to the walk-in center. Obviously, I called 111, innit? Tell them my situation. They tell me go to the walk-in center. Go to the walk-in center. There's a large queue at the walk-in center because it's COVID, innit? Everyone's got COVID. And I think, remember, I'm struggling to stand up. And also, the queue's not even inside the walk-in center, bro. The queue's bloody outside. And it's like about like 5:30 p.m., yeah? And it's so dark. It's cold. You know how it is in the UK in December, innit? So it's freezing. You got me and about another 10 Donnies standing outside in this queue at the walk-in center. And I'm thinking like, oh, bruv, am I ever going to get seen, fam? The woman comes out, one of the nurses, I believe, or the receptionist, or whoever it is, someone that works at the NHS, she comes out now and there's a bag of us there, innit? So she's like, oh, so who actually has an appointment? Blah, blah, blah. I actually had an appointment because I called 111. So 111 made my appointment for me. I told her, blah, 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 I've got an appointment. She's like, yeah, come down, come in. So I come in. So I skipped all these men in the queue. Bang. Now I'm first. Sit down. I go sit down now. And my stomach's still hurting me, bro. And my brother was there, but the walk-in center told my brother that he couldn't be there, innit? They shifted my brother out, told him to go out for a little walk and that. He went to McD's or something, got a little milkshake, waited. So I'm in there now. I'm just sat down. I'm really uncomfortable. Like if I sit, if you have an appendicitis, if you sit, you're uncomfortable. You lie down, you're uncomfortable. You stand up, you're uncomfortable. Everything you do is bloody uncomfortable, fam. It does not feel pleasant. So cool. I'm just like in pain. Literally, my stomach is just hurting. This is on the first day. So I go inside, finally get into going. It was kind of quick. It was rather quicker than what I thought it would be. So about 2 hours or something, I get called in, blah, blah, blah. They say my name. My name's long. They say my name wrong, but I still stand up. I go in because I know they're calling me. Even though they're saying the name wrong, I know they're calling me. So I go stand up. I walk in there. And I walk in there, and the lady, the nurse, she's like, oh, what we got here then, mate? What we got here then? Oh, what's wrong then? What's wrong with you then, mate? What you got here? I'm like, yo, listen. I'm like, yo, my stomach's really hurting. He's like, oh, your stomach's hurting then? That's quite normal around this time. It is bloody Christmas, isn't it? You know what I mean? People love to eat. I'm like, yeah, my stomach's just killing me. She's like, oh, let me see it then. She's like, oh, let me see it then, love. I'm like, cool. She's like, yeah, lie down. She made me lie down in a bed. She's like, take off your top. So I took off my jumper, took off my, you know me, I'm wearing a couple layers, fam, because it's colder than a mother. You know what I mean? Samuel L. Jackson. You know what I mean? It's colder than a Samuel L. Jackson. You know what I mean? If you get what I mean, man. Pulp Fiction, Samuel L. Jackson. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm wearing bare layers. I'm ripping off my layers. Bam. And obviously I'm topless. Now I'm tensing a little bit. Even though she's old, she's dead. She ain't my type, but I'm tensing a little bit. I want to show her that I'm a bit healthy. You know what I mean? Like even though I'm ill, I want her to know I'm healthy. You know what I mean? I'm taking care of myself. She ain't got nothing to worry about. So, bam. I lie down, tensing, fam. Still in pain. She comes up to my stomach. She does that. She literally, She pokes me, bruv. Facebook poke. She pokes me, bruv. Pokes my belly. Bang, 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 bang. I'm like, yo, all these equipment here, and all you're doing is poking my belly. You got all these scanners, fam. Bro, bring out a scanner. I'm looking at her like, yo, bring out one of these scanners, fam. Treat me like I'm ill. She doesn't do that. So she brings out one of them ear things, bruv. Starts listening to my belly. She's like, you know what, mate? Seems like you got a bit of food poisoning. I'm like, what? Food poisoning? Are you alright, bruv? My stomach hurts. What type of food poisoning is this? Like, what is this, bruv? Like, come on. You know what I mean? There's guys in China that are eating bats and their stomach ain't hurting. I ate a jerk chicken burger, bruv. I'm in a hospital. Come on. Yeah, so, yo, I'm there now. So she's like, oh, you got food poisoning. Go home, drink some water, pop a paracetamol. So I'm thinking, obviously, I'm not a medical expert in it. So I don't know the ins and outs of all that in it. So I believe what she says to me in it. So I go home in that, like my brother... I come outside, my brother's not there, he's gone to McD's to get food, so now I'm standing outside in the bloody cold, struggling to stand, might I say, struggling to stand. My bro comes back, I tell my bro the diagnosis, my bro's like, don't worry man, I got you, we're gonna get you sorted in it, you know what I mean? So I go on YouTube, I look at quick ways to beat food poisoning. Imagine I'm doing all this, bruv, I'm getting apple cider vinegar, I'm heating it up, I'm putting water in it, I'm doing all these things, fam, thinking I got food poisoning, bruv. So bam, Monday, I'm there in pain. Tuesday, I'm there in pain. Wednesday, my girl comes back because she went away, innit? My girl comes to see me. She went away for Christmas with her family. She comes to see me. She's like, yo, I feel like you got an appendicitis. She said it to me, and I'm like, yo, appendicitis? Damn, how long have I got left to live? She's like, nah, it's appendicitis. So she said that to me on a Wednesday, innit? At this point, my pain is just... wow, bro, I'm 3 days of feeling this pain, like next level. Can't stand up, can't walk, no appetite, can't go for a number 2, struggling to go for a number 1. I'm struggling to eat. Literally, I'm not even thinking about food at this point because I'm just in so much pain and uncomfort. Struggling to stand, like I said. Basic movement is difficult. I'm bedridden. I'm in bed. On New Year's Day Eve, I was in bed nearly crying, fam. You know what I mean? Like 2021, I'm entering it nearly in tears. I'm thinking to myself, yo, what is appendicitis? So again, I call 111 again on Wednesday, let's say Wednesday, 6 p.m. So call 111 again, tell them like, yo, I don't think this is food poisoning, bro. I think this is much worse than food poisoning. I'm telling them that, and they're on the phone, innit? They're like, oh, we're gonna send an ambulance to you, etc., etc. So obviously the ambulance now come on a Thursday because they come on like maybe 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. in the morning. So the ambulance now has come on a Thursday morning. So yeah, pretty, you know what I mean. So the ambulance comes, they see me, I'm in bed, they're trying to get me to wear a face mask, and a woman, this Mundele woman, white lady, works for them, bro. This woman was just yelling at me, getting bare angry at me. I don't know, I feel like when you're black, they feel like you're bulletproof, like you can deal with anything. You know what I mean? You're a nigger, so you should be able to deal with that. So this woman starts screwing me, telling me I'm wasting taxpayers' time and there's nothing wrong with me. I shouldn't be calling them for food poisoning. I'm just looking at this woman thinking, bro, first I had to raise off my voice, bro. I was like, yo, you don't come in my yard making all these demands, etc., etc. So she explained it to me. Obviously, she told me again it's food poisoning. Gave me some medicine to go and buy. Went and bought those medicine to treat food poisoning, thinking I've got food poisoning. Bro, I'm just not getting better, bro. I'm doing all these medicines. I'm doing all these YouTube stuff. I'm doing bare stuff, fam. I'm doing all these African stuff, like African traditional medicine. Not working, bro. I'm thinking like, yo, this is not food poisoning, bro. So Thursday passes, I'm still in pain. Friday, I'm still in pain. But on Friday night, I'm telling myself, you know what, bro? I'm going to have to go to the big hospital, fam. Like, I'm not going to be able to cope because there's something, you know what I mean? There's something wrong because I can't do my daily stuff. I can't go to work. Like, I'm in pain, fam. So, yeah, man. So Saturday comes, Saturday morning, I called 111 again. I was like, yo, bro, like I don't feel well. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like my belly's just it's doing a mad thing. But at some point during the week, the pain all went to my right side. Like it kind of felt like it was just isolated right there where the appendix is. But then sometimes if I lie down and moved, I'll feel it everywhere. So it's a bit weird one. I just felt so much pain. Like I would say the pain is between 7 to 10 every time, consistent pain. Honestly. So bam, Saturday comes. I go to the big hospital, and I'm like, you know what, bruv? Like, obviously, 111 called me a taxi. I get on my cab and that, and I go to the hospital. And at the hospital, the lady's just, I tell her I think I have an appendicitis, innit? She's like, oh shit, that's serious. And I'm like, oh shit, how long have I got left, doc? You know what I mean? How long have I got left again? She's like, yeah, it's serious. I didn't really know much about an appendicitis, bro. So yeah, man, she goes there, does her stuff, like does her little checks and that. She comes back to me and says, listen, I think you have an appendicitis. Like we're gonna have to get you checked up. So at this point, it's probably around, like, I would say probably 12 p.m. minute, 12 p.m. on a Saturday. She's like, we're gonna have to get you all scanned up because I was waiting for a while, innit? Because the COVID is just so long to go to hospital now. It's just not pleasant anymore. It was never pleasant to go hospital, but it's even worse now because of COVID. So obviously, sat there. I'm thinking like, yo, why did the NHS give me so much bad feedback? Not feedback, bad diagnosis, telling me that I have an appendicitis, which I don't. I mean, telling me I have food poisoning, which I don't. I have an appendicitis. So I've been given bad information by the NHS twice. So yeah, man, I go to the hospital and all that, and I'm learning that an appendicitis is quite serious. Like if you get it, because mine actually burst, and mine was burst for like, because when you have an appendicitis, I believe you have about 2 days before it bursts, so you have to go try and sort it out ASAP as soon as you feel pain. But I've literally sat home for a week, so at that point it's already burst. The pus, the blood is all over my stomach. That's why I kept feeling pain everywhere. So the pus everywhere is perforated. It's everywhere. Had an operation, like one cut here. So I basically had 3 different cuts on my operation. Had one on the side here, one on the belly button, one just above the, how can I say this? The family jewels. You know what I mean? Jewels, no Jewel Santana. Oh boy, get him, girl. No jewels, you know what I mean? Not that jewels, just above the jewels. Had in a surgery. Yeah, man. I was upset with the NHS, but after all the operation, I'm still alive here, so I'm glad. Let's clap for the NHS. Honestly, it's a hard job, bro. It's not easy, and I appreciate what they've done for me. Honestly, yeah, man. So had my surgery went on Saturday. Had my surgery Sunday evening. It took so long for my surgery because they kept telling me like, don't do this, don't drink, and I just kept drinking because I thought, I'm bare. Fam, the thing is, when you have this, it's like you're dehydrated because you can't eat or drink. So it's like sometimes you have to drink because your mouth is bad. Bro, my mouth's hot, dried in the Sahara Desert, bro. My mouth's so dry, fam. I got mans in Dubai, you know what I mean, in my mouth. Oh, bro, pause. I do not have men in Dubai in my mouth. No, I don't. That was a bad joke. I'll take that back. Yeah, so, yeah, man. So I just kept drinking water, had my operation. Just, as soon as I had my operation, like, because they put you on a morphine or something, they make you sleep. And I was sleeping, bro. I was just out of it. I felt like I did heroin. Like, so as soon as I woke up from my operation, immediately one of the doctors was like, wow, that was really bad. Referring to my stomach, what was it like? That was terrible. That's probably one of the ways, like, that's probably one of the worst I've ever seen an appendix. I'm like, Jesus Christ, fam. So obviously I had a couple doctors, a couple female, a couple male. They kept telling me, yo, you could have died. They kept saying that to me. You could have died. You could have died. You came at the right time. If you sat at home for maybe a few more days later, you would not be on this earth. And that's just, you know what I mean? That's kind of like why it took so long to come on YouTube. I was really feeling bad, bro. And my surgery went well, thank God. But recovering from the appendicitis was very difficult, bro. Like in terms of movement, diet, the pain. It's really painful, bro. You know what I mean? It's one of them ones, bro. You will cry, fam. I'm not a crier, bro. But I sat down and tears trickled down my face, fam. You know what I mean? I was humbled down. And yeah, bro, it's a serious thing, fam. You know what I mean? Like, it's a serious thing, bro. Watch your health, watch what you put in yourself, and watch how you carry yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't easy. But yo, your body's a temple, fam, and appendicitis is random because I mean doctors don't really even know what your appendix does. They don't even know what it does. They don't know how it bursts open. They don't know, bro. But I would say just try and be more healthy, bro. If you can sneak in an apple, sneak in an apple there, bro. If you can sneak in an orange, sneak in them oranges, bro. You know what I mean? Like, make sure you do a little run. And I used to exercise all the time, fam. No cap. I wasn't even like, I would say I wasn't the most healthiest person, but I wasn't like, you know what I mean? I weren't like fucking Action Bronson, just yamming up everything. You know what I mean? I was calm. But yo, yeah, man, that was me and my appendix story. I'm just recovering from this. I'm generally being serious. I've not felt like the man I used to be for 2 months, like nearly 2 months, honestly. I'm just recovering. This is like my best week with this so far. Like, honestly, I can come back on YouTube. I can talk about this. It's not a joke, bro. Like, the appendicitis, fam, that's a big thing, bro. Like, that really hurt, fam. Not gonna lie, fam. Emotionally, being in hospital during COVID, no visits. It's difficult, bro. It really breaks you down. You know what I mean? Just being around people that are sick constantly. I spent nearly 2 weeks in hospital, bro. I had a bag coming out my stomach. Like, I mean, a bag coming out my stomach, pumping blood out of it, dirty blood that like went everywhere in my stomach, went everywhere in my abdomen during my when my appendix burst. So yeah, bro, it was a humbling experience. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and I went to the COVID wing. I heard people screaming and stuff like that. So yo, bro, it's not really a pleasant time to be in hospital right now. It's never really been a positive thing to be in hospital. My advice to people is avoid it. You know what I mean? If you can avoid it with your dietary. And like, yo, I was just did not want to be in hospital, bro. The machines kept going off. I'm just thinking like, why am I here, fam? You know what I mean? Like, yo, but the NHS saved my life and they nearly took my life all in within the 1 week. And that's basically me, bro. The Move British Show. If you enjoyed it, hit subscribe. If you want to message me about something, don't feel shy. All my details is underneath. Leave a comment, share, hit the bell, share it with your friend. And yo, if you have an appendicitis, go to the doctors ASAP, fam. You know what I mean? No matter where you are around the world. I'm fortunate that I live in the United Kingdom, Europe, where we have good hospitals, good doctors that are available to us on call. Like, not on call, they're available to us every time. But there's people that are less fortunate. For example, people that come from my country, Congo, who don't have the luxury of going to the doctors. Bro, if you have if you have the means, sort it out, bro. If you're feeling unwell, go see a specialist, go talk to someone, go get a checkup, bro, because your health is really important. I'll stress this again to people. Your health is priceless, bro. Your health is worth 1,000, a million, a gazillion, a billion, quadrillion pound. Because if you're not feeling well, you could be the richest man in the world. You ain't going to do much with that money if you're not feeling well, bro. I'm telling you. Once your body says you're not feeling well, you are not going to do anything that you've planned. None of those stuff is going to happen. I had uni work. I didn't do it. You know what I mean? But yo, like, once you feel pain, even driving a car hurts. You know what I mean? Like, yo, moving around hurts. Breathing hurts. So, bro, your body is a temple, man. So you got to keep it in state. And yo, for me, like I said to people, yo, stay with God, stay healthy, no matter where you are around the world, no matter who you are, male, female, trans, whatever. Make sure you stay with God, stay focused on your dream. Don't let no one tell you can't do anything. And yo, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe again. Move British, the King of Congolese YouTube. Your boy's back at it again. Tell the people, to tell someone, to tell their cousin, tell their aunt. Thank you, people. Move British signing out.